Me and the van are currently living in southeast Tennessee at the all-new Krishna Eco Village. This incredible 600-acre property is still in its infancy, currently home to just me and about 20 monks. There's hundreds of acres of untouched forest, rolling farmland, small quiet lakes, and a temporary cliffside temple along both male and female ashrams with breathtaking views. I've been living in the van full-time for over a year now, and a lot's unfolded in that time. Most of it was spent traveling around the Carolinas, putting in hard hours as a commercial diver and chasing adventures on the weekends. Right before I walked away from the job and headed up to the Eco Village, my cousin hit me up to go cave diving down in Florida at the legendary Buford Springs. Once we were done fulfilling our adventurous material desires, I made a stop at the nearby Alachua Krishna Temple and Village, which is the largest Hare Krishna community in North America. My new friend.
Hare Krishna. So one name is Ram.
Kartik is a devotee from Vrindavan, India, and he's been a temple chef here for the last 3 years. We quickly became friends after meeting, and he showed me all around the property, starting with the many projects that Mother Akuti works on. She's the temple architect.
Yeah.
And a Prabhupada disciple.
Yeah.
There's her little work cart there. Yeah, really good job. Wow, little bread maker.
They're powder and cooking, natural.
Nice.
She
Look at
teach
that.
people.
Look at all these little houses back here.
And they're making one flower for temple for Krishna. They're nice garden.
Yeah, they have a greenhouse back here.
Yeah. And they're making now new house here for guests. And so many people like to come and new open busy city or busy people and go like to come and peaceful and chilling life.
Ah, they get away from the hustle and bustle of the city.
So people like it. So making here small room for whole family. One family living here.
Oh, this is a different temple?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, so beautiful.
She making this. My mother Akuti. Now I show you alligator.
Alligator?
Yeah, real alligator.
Oh boy. That is so cool. Look at all these little houses back here. Wow, I didn't know any of this was back here.
Yeah, it's so nice. When people come here and sitting and talking,
Come back here and chant.
chat. She making everything.
Very nice design.
Surovi, Padma, and another one I forget. Look. Pooja, come please. Pooja.
Hey, buddy.
Touch.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pooja.
Big man.
She give chance to
After my tour of the property was over, Kartik brought me to his house where he lives with a Prabhupada disciple and a few other devotees. Since Kartik doesn't drive, he doesn't get out much, but he really wanted to visit his favorite spring. So I promised him we'd go the next day in the morning, and I stayed the night outside of the Brahmachari ashram.
Thank you.
Heading to the springs with Kartik. He's taking me to the secret spot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the spring that Kartik wanted to show me was closed due to construction, so we headed to the nearby Ginnie Springs and got a free 30-minute pass. But time was of the essence because if we didn't make it back by 2:35, they were going to charge my card for $50 a person. Very nice spot. Let's go down this way. Okay. There's no snakes, you can come on. This area of Northwest Florida isn't just a fun place to go swimming. It's actually a very sacred area and has been inhabited for over 15,000 years. These springs are the lifeblood of the Native Americans and their ancient civilizations. Prehistoric tools and artifacts are still found on and around these beautiful springs. We drove to one other spring within the park, but we had to be quick because we were still on our 30-minute deadline, and I definitely didn't want to have to pay $50 per person because we had to leave anyway to head over to the Brahmachari ashram and meet up with the monks to head into the town of Gainesville, Florida for Friday Harinam.
Nice thing, but the first one is more clean.
Multi-story building. Next life you become roaches.
During my few weeks stay in Alachua, I mainly hung out with the Brahmacharis and attended all their private classes at the ashram. Pran Govinda is the leader of the Brahmacharis and an amazing teacher. And if you're not familiar with Krishna Consciousness, Brahmachari basically means celibate student, aka a Krishna monk.
Hare Krishna. Wow. Hare Bo.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
The keystone of Krishna Consciousness is chanting the names of God. Kirtan is when we all come together and sing the names of Krishna. Harinam is when we have a kirtan in public, and the Alachua community has an amazing turnout of talented devotees that come together for a beautiful public display of Krishna Consciousness.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
This was hands down one of the most soulful Harinams I've ever been a part of, peaking at about 30 devotees, and it was amazing to be around Prabhupada disciples. My time in Alachua was wrapping up because I had to get back to the Carolinas for a diving job at a nuclear power plant. But before I left, Kartik wanted to introduce me to a devotee that he thought I'd get along with. So after Saturday morning's program, we linked up to check out a nearby spot where we could jump in the water. Alright, Prabhuji, what's your name?
Dimitri.
Dimitri?
Yes.
This is Dimitri Prabhuji and Kartik.
Kartik.
We're in Dimitri's Tesla, Model Y, going for a ride to the spring. What do you think, Kartik?
Yeah, it's super good. I sitting like very expensive car. House in Tesla.
Yep.
Yeah, I sitting first time.
This is Kartik's first time in a Tesla. Riding in style. What spring is this?
Ram.
Rum Spring. We're gonna go over there. There's some steps that goes into the spring. Alright, time to go swimming, Prabhuji. You ready?
Yeah.
Have you had enough prasadam?
Yana prasadam.
Alright, let's go.
Oh my God, so
What do you think?
they're scared. No. That's 1 minute more.
He's not getting very far. Did you make it to the cave?
Okay, you go, then I make video.
Gotta get that workout in. Kartik, look, the vehicle is driving itself. Not even touching the steering wheel. Pretty cool.
Super good. Kirtan, prasadam, chanting. Please come, joining everybody.
We're heading to the temple for some prasadam, for some chanting.
This I like so much. You also come. Everybody come, please.
Let's go check it out. I gotta say, the Alachua Krishna temple carries a truly unique energy. It has a deeply grounded program, a welcoming congregation, and the highest concentration of direct Prabhupada disciples anywhere in North America. But the most inspiring part was the next generation. The temple has its own school, and one day a week, the kids and the parents filled the temple room for the morning program. It was seriously inspiring. Seeing children as young as 3 years old singing, dancing, and even leading the kirtan was something you don't forget. Guys, we're here in the back. Kartik has this nice wood pile that he has access to, and we're gonna build him a table. This one's pretty straight. Oh yeah, this will make a really cool tabletop. Kartik had a small altar in his room, but was in need of a sturdy table to make moving it around a little easier. Without tools or building experience, making one from scratch is tough, but with my background in construction, it was an easy fix. Kartik is an awesome guy, and I jump at any chance to do some devotional service and help a fellow devotee with their spiritual practice. We whipped up a solid table, and the next morning, I was back on the road, headed for the Francis Marion National Forest. Last screw.